The worst monsoon rains in 80 years have left 1,100 people dead and large areas in the northwest of the country underwater. Whole villages have been washed away and 1.5 million people are short of clean water, food and shelter. There are already reports of cholera outbreaks and forecasters are warning there's yet more torrential rain to come. Well, let's cross to Islamabad and our correspondent who's there, Aleem Maqbool. Aleem.
Yes, Kate, it remains a desperate situation for so many people here. It was the heaviest rains actually on record that caused those floods. And although the weather's cleared up, many parts of the country remain submerged. Now, we have heard over the course of the day that international organizations and other countries have pledged money to Pakistan to help in the relief effort. But emergency services here admit that they're struggling to cope. Hundreds of thousands of people have been affected. Powerful torrents swept through their villages, devastating their homes and businesses. Countless numbers drowned. Those left behind are trying to salvage what they can.
We are cleaning our remaining wheat, which is almost spoiled. We have nothing. We're just depending on the mercy of God. Nothing left except this wet wheat.
Pakistan's military says it's doing everything it can to help those in need. The country's army chief has been visiting some of the people who've lost their houses and belongings. He says 30,000 of his troops have been committed to the relief effort. But their biggest challenge is access. So many areas had their transport and communication links destroyed and are isolated. The only way of helping is from the air. But many of those who are still struggling have complained about the speed and manner of the relief effort.
The problem is that when they throw the food from the plane, the people wrestle with each other. Some get the food, the others don't. Some even get injured.
For many of those who've lost everything, especially the thousands who've been stranded, there are also now real fears about the spread of disease.
The majority of the children are suffering from digestion problems, from diarrheal issues, and clean drinking water is a big problem over there because the people use natural springs or wells which have been contaminated because of the flooding.
Some of the lucky ones who've at least escaped the floodwaters are now having to stay in schools. Camps have also been set up, but with so much washed away, most here are wondering where they even begin to rebuild their lives. Well, the crucial thing is to get to those who are stranded, but having to do that by air and to winch them to safety is a very slow process. And the fear is that they simply won't be able to get to everyone in time before the next rains come.